Writing a magazine article. If you have a look at the magazine article that I've got here, Zayn Malik, Saviour of Muslim Teenagers, you'll see that there is a clear heading that summarises the article and what the article is saying. Here we have the byline, and then we have a form of subheading. The former One Direction star speaks to an aspirational generation of British Muslim kids who want to please their parents and carve out their own identity. So, underneath the heading, we've got some extra information on what the article is about. This is quite similar to the interview format and will only be about one sentence long. Muslim teenagers in Britain, so we are told, are caught between extremism and integration. An introduction line and an inclusive, informal approach, so we are told. Not as standard as we would expect of a newspaper article. Also, lots of first person pronouns, I, we, my, me, in order to include the reader. Think about who your reader is going to be. Always address your audience. More often than not, you would be asked to write for an audience that is similar to yourself, so it would be a good idea to use inclusive and informal pronouns like we. Teenagers don't care what some crusty MPs and self-appointed community leaders think. Things are grim. A range of sentence types are being used here. A short sentence to highlight a point and an idea. Again, it is in quite informal language using the word grim. The more I think about it. In a magazine article, you're allowed to share your own personal opinion, a personal response, and share your ideas. This is in comparison to a newspaper article where things are much more factual. The language is more relaxed. Zayn is one of us, but far cooler. He's a product of Britain. He's a successful boy next door, and he can be seen to celebrate and enjoy liberal values. He works hard and plays hard. Very relaxed, quite informal. Here we've got some more facts. Born in Bradford into a Muslim family, Zayn, like many of us, had to go to the local mosque. Apparently he's read the Quran 3 times. You would get these facts from the text that you're being asked to read. More development of the facts as well, including quotes. After you've written your paragraphs and you've gone through the information that you've been given, you've used a range of sentence types, you're going to need to think about your final paragraph. He's a modern day rebel without a cause, an Asian James Dean. He's had problems with girlfriends, with GFs and band members. Again, it's quite informal. It's very focused on the audience that you're writing for. He's been ostracised and he's risen post One Direction with a successful solo career. He's a survivor, and best of all, he's one of us. Again, very inclusive. The final paragraph and the line makes it clear who the audience and purpose are. It leaves the reader with a clear message. Always bear that in mind when you're writing a magazine article. Your purpose and your audience is everything.